part where the achievement pops up in the corner?
Are you fucking what?
She's a gamer.
Oh my god.
This is Kingdom Hearts, I think.
She's totally well, you'll see her eventually. She's just shut in, kind of, and like really isolated. And the thing is, she's pretty much a gamer spirit animal, and I'm like, oh.
We're not even playing Kingdom Hearts anymore.
By the way, I know.
How old is she? Oh, 15.
Taba?
Yeah, 15.
Did you look it up?
Can you look at?
Yeah.
It'd help if you watch the stream, Jason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Hang on.
What is this place?
Sorry if I was being quiet earlier because Brutal Moose just put up the Jam Sam video.
Oh.
Alright.
You must
and that's my childhood.
Use the darkness.
My dark powers.
No.
Oh, we're in Twilight Town.
Yeah. Yeah, after having that terrible fight with Zexion.
Oh, I just remembered there's a Riku replica fight here.
Yeah, it's the last time you're gonna fight him.
You're not the true Ansem.
Oh, what's Anne like?
Huh?
What's
Anne?
Anne like? Anya.
I didn't fully
Your
roam it.
scent
I didn't
is different.
fully complete a social link, but she's okay.
Ansem in my heart smells darker.
I mean, you're more.
The odor
I
is
mean,
more
like
foul.
she's definitely really pretty, but a lot of people like
Your
this
scent
girl
just
from
isn't that.
who like plays shogi a lot.
It's not darkness. It's something else.
I forget her name actually. Hifumi, I think it was.
Understand.
Hifumi?
You're the one who guided
Yeah,
me.
this girl
when it
who
started.
plays shogi very competitively.
You came to me pretending to be Ansem.
I'm not seeing
You
that name.
gave me the card to make me
HIFUMI.
face the darkness.
She's not a teammate. She's just a.
That is
Random.
correct.
It's a Persona 5
confidant,
character.
because they don't call them. They're not called social links in Persona 5. They're called
Tis
confidants.
also I am known.
Confidant, yeah.
You
Yeah.
Hifumi
I've watched
Togo.
you all along.
I think so.
Really?
I think that's her last name.
And what do you want from me?
Hi, Diz.
He's cute.
For you to choose.
Choose?
You are a special entity.
I mean, the first social link I maxed out was actually
You
death
exist
because that actually
between
helps you
light
get
and
medicine.
dark. You stand in the twilight. You are to meet Namine, then choose.
Namine? Who's that?
I remember seeing
You'll
several
know
images
soon.
like around the time Persona 5 was come out of like Futaba and an Inkling girl from Splatoon just dressed
Yeah,
up
she
pretty
does
much
look
like her.
so much like the Inkling girl.
No, like because like, there's specifically one that, like an outfit that makes the Inkling girl look even more like Futaba.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, these last couple worlds are like hilariously short. Let's see.
Does the protagonist
Oh, by
have
the
a
way,
name?
the delay is very small on the stream, and I'm happy.
Oh, okay, no.
Does the protagonist have a name?
Protagonist?
Or an actual name?
Yeah, Akira Kurusu.
Alright.
Okay, what are you seeing right now, Jason? What are you seeing?
You just attacked Shadow
Okay.
in the field. Now you're going to battle.
Yeah, you're not that far behind then.
Oh, by the way,
Okay,
Jason. I'm
What?
on Sun. I'm on Moon.
Oh, right. I gotta get my PDF.
I still need to get thingy though. I still need to get Ultra Moon. I'm gonna get it this Friday.
By the way, getting Dusk Lycanroc as it with Ultra Moon is a pain in the ass.
Well, why?
Because to evolve Dusk a Rockruff into a Lycanroc, into Dusk Lycanroc anyways, you need to evolve it from 5 to 5:59 p.m. right?
Oh yeah, because
Here's the problem: Ultra Moon, it's reversed, so you have to do it at 5 in the morning in reality.
You know what I can do? Just change the fucking clock.
Yep. Yeah, when you have.
I try not to cheat.
Well, if
Wait,
it's
wait. Did you get Moon?
I got Moon.
Well, if it's
So
stupid
you-
like that, then you know.
Wait, so you did it in the morning?
Yes,
You
I actually.
Why?
You actually got up really early, or stayed up really
Just
late?
because I want to get over with, because now I don't have to do it ever again.
Why don't you just like? What's even the point? Like, you have nothing to prove by doing that. Just change the date on your console.
No, because usually that's when I disable like timed events or something like that until the full day passes.
I can live.
Oh well.
I'm in the
Oh, look who it is.
can still trade even though we're just in Sun and Moon. And you're in yeah.
Who's what now? What?
Yes, who's in?
Let's see. I'm trying. Do you have like a specific name?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Jason appearing in the things or
Hey,
whatever.
Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. How are you doing?
Maddie.
Hi.
You have incredible time. You have incredible timing.
Too many
We
knuckles.
just started the stream.
I don't want any more knuckles, no. No, please.
Knock his knuckles.
Noises. Oh.
Rougher than knuckles. Tougher than knuckles.
I'd rather flex my muscle.
I might start a 14 because I still haven't done my 14th today after this.
I have a really dry throat because I'm still recovering from all the laughing I did yesterday.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I guess that's why I probably felt really dizzy today at work. Like, I was probably recovering from last night.
Lewis,
And also
see my
because-
name Sorry.
Say again, Jason?
See my name in the plaza?
I think I'm checking.
Alright, no, screw this. I'm just gonna go.
I'm in the trade.
It's
I'm
also-
trying to find you because they
it's
don't let you
also
friend trade
becoming-
normally yet.
I can't fucking see you. I don't know how to use this. Oh, wireless
Yes, because
communication.
seriously, this is very weird.
Oh, wireless communication, that's why. God damn.
Communication.
I'm on internet.
Yeah, I'm on internet now. We're not exactly within local reach of each other.
Yep, I think the recuplicas through that door.
Connected to the internet. Please stand by.
What if I don't want to stand by?
Then you're... Yeah, then you're a nerd.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, by the way, do you have tokens, Jason?
What?
Do you have tokens?
Yes.
Yes!
I have Wii U and Switch.
We should play.
What, did you just get it?
I got it like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of late.
Hang on.
And I need to get my Final Fantasy 14 on today.
I need to find Sonic Generations for the PS3 because my parents don't let me play the Xbox One, so I can play my Xbox 360 version of Sonic Generations. And I've been meaning to play it. I've been wanting to play it forever, and I can't. Makes me sad.
I haven't played Generations in so long.
Generations is so good.
It really is.
Oh, it's more.
I thought Forces would be really improving, but...
Nah.
Okay,
I-
so how do I get you again? How do I...
Don't know, it's stupid.
What the fuck is...
Why can't we
Nintendo
just
actually...
friends?
First world problems.
I think Forces is okay. Not a good Sonic game, but it's pushing more towards, hey, we're not trash anymore.
yeah.
I think it ranges from sometimes being, like, slightly above average to simply good.
And like, I know a majority of people who played it really love the whole avatar system. Then again, most of those people have played like games where you can have your own character in a game before, so.
I'm fine with the idea. I'm fine with the idea of the custom hero thing.
Okay, okay.
Oh, wait a minute, what's this?
What you found me?
Oh, I know what to do. But,
Do we
go
even
to
have
your
each other
profile,
added on
right?
3DS?
Here's an idea. Go to your, like your profile. Can you say like communicate with friends and all that? Just say it for communicate with friends.
Dankness.
Alright?
Okay.
It might limit our, it might limit the place to just friends then. Alright?
So how long of Reverse Rebirth is there?
If I'm not mistaken, there's this and Castle Oblivion, like an actual world.
Wait, did we do Destiny Islands or did we do Destiny Islands?
Yeah, Riku does Destiny Islands.
He does, we did.
I got
Did
completely
it the other
wrecked.
day.
Yeah, I got completely wrecked by Zexion.
I was there.
Yep, that was a. Yeah, and Joe was
and
playing
I saw him
Megalovania.
die.
Joe was playing Megalovania.
Yeah,
That was interesting.
making fun of me.
Cause I didn't remember that fight whatsoever. So
Oh my god, my dogs. They are barking.
And suddenly I'm reminded of Scrappy.
He's not Scrappy, hold on.
No, 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 no,
Obviously
no,
he's
no, no.
not.
You misunderstand.
I see.
yeah, Scrappy has dogs that bark a lot in calls. So.
Okay, okay, I'm honestly still not sure
I'm
what to
just
do.
Jason, by the way.
Jason.
Okay, what's your friend code? I'll try to see if I can add you.
Oh wow, I'm running out of blue cards.
We've exchanged friend cards, haven't we?
That's what I don't get. We should be able to communicate.
I was really lucky though. Like,
No, guys, no, we gotta make it complicated. We have to hope we run into the goddamn festival plaza.
Yeah, thanks Nintendo.
And this,
guys trying to
and
like.
this is why I don't do wonder trading.
Maybe Namine is here.
Okay, wait.
Hold it.
Oh, there you are.
It's
Will you see me?
it's
No,
the
no, no, I'm
place.
just going on my friend list.
Oh no.
God,
Say I'm online.
I'm just
I'm not excited for this.
This one's
okay.
hard.
And here's a oh god, it's two
Glow in
Rikus.
darkness. It
One of them
doesn't
is evil.
frighten you anymore.
No.
Can you tell which one?
How can you tell?
Should be really easy.
No.
Because I
No.
know I'm
No.
me.
Oh, it's gonna get really confusing when I go into dark mode.
I'm me, he says.
Darkness.
At least the camera will be focused
Must
to you.
be nice
Yeah.
being real.
I like how in SGB Matt thought Johnny
Everything
lost.
saying that. That's right. I'm
Okay,
you know-
so I have a really strange question because I rewatched the stream the other day, and
Oh.
apparently Namine also has powers over Riku, which is also weird.
I
I
think
thought it
like
was only expanded to Sora and Kairi, but
I think it's like a thing like she can like mess with memories that are connected to Sora. I don't know.
Like everybody's memories that tie to it.
Yeah, or
she
something like
did
that.
that with Roxas too. He did
Cause-
that with Roxas because she and several other people wanted
Roxas
Sora to be whole.
makes sense because Roxas makes sense that Sora's nobody, so technically
Yeah.
he is Sora.
And Riku's like Sora's best friend, so I guess that counts. I don't know.
No, we
Ugh.
we don't have each
I hate-
other.
Oh,
Rip.
I
really
hate
now?
Kingdom. Oh my god, it's like a fighting tournament when you pick the same character, just in a different skin.
Alright,
Mega
okay, that's
Destruction,
one
Dark Ball, and Darkness and Destruction.
more. And Knuckles.
Alright.
And
Alright, internet, what's your code?
Alright, can you please not be a pain in a dingus?
I'm just looking at all these pictures.
what's
I'm just
the
looking
dingus?
at all these
Oh my goodness!
Pingus.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, at least he doesn't hurt you as much as he did with Sora.
Are you sure about that?
The Dark Oro didn't look like it hit as hard.
Eh.
Jingle jingle motherfucker. Jingle jingle
What's your
motherfucker.
friend code, Lewis?
Jingle bells.
Damn it.
Okay, my friend code is 2466.
2 for what?
2466.
No, 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 no.
Yeah,
Wow, this is really confusing. Which Riku is which?
Oh, this is
The one that had a lock-on icon.
this is hot garbage right
Look
now.
at the fucking faces of those.
He's gonna break me. Oh,
Look at the faces on those fucking cards. I can't even.
oh yeah, the Recuplica or whatever.
Lewis, please stop spamming Jingle because it's coming up on my notifications and it's like bugging the hell out of
Oh
me.
no, no.
What did you type it?
Scrooge McDuck boy. No, 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 no,
Did you just
no.
fucking, did you just fucking call me Scrooge?
No, because of the
Uh-oh.
fountain.
No,
Anyway,
no,
anyway,
I mean, Riku's like dark break.
Jason.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
Uh.
okay. Have you okay? You've got the first 4 digits.
Yeah.
1956.
What?
1956.
I think it's
1956?
I think it's better if you type it out.
Yeah, yeah,
do it.
just send it to him directly.
This.
Hang on.
Alright, round 2.
60 melt of a kilo.
And then it comes out like.
What the heck are you doing?
Killing you!
Clearly. Oh, that was really good. Barrage! Oh, okay, I'm gonna try spamming that. If I can.
Be careful.
Nope,
I'm
nope,
reminded
nope.
of something in another Kingdom Hearts game, but I forget. Okay, this fight is reminding me of the Ericus fight, and
Oh
also
my
the
goodness.
Terranaut fight, which is really weird.
Oh, no,
But
no, 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 no.
Ericus
Nope.
is. I know Terranaut is bad on Proud Mode, but Ericus gave me even more trouble. Because
I need to give you my
because
right?
the area is smaller. The line of departure area where you fight him is tiny
Ah!
compared to the.
I'm just trying to...
He's coming for your ass. Watch out.
Oh my goodness, why?
Watch out, he's up to something.
Well, that went well until then.
Lewis in the chat.
Boy.
I can just, like, get those jewels in, then it'll be fine. I need, like, 3, I think.
I may have said this before, but the only reason why Vanitas has Sora's face is because his Japanese voice actor voices Sora and he wanted to voice a villain, so
Yeah.
that's why.
That's pretty funny.
Vanitas has Sora's face.
Yay!
It was pretty funny. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Oh,
on?
crap.
Oh, wait.
I thought that was it.
He's like, nope. Nope.
I'm
Bitch.
gonna end your parents again.
That's a fucking face! The fucking face on that car!
Alright, can
I can't take replica Riku seriously.
Yes.
So hard to
It's like taking Data Roxas seriously, but that fight literally kicked my ass. Oof. Yuck.
I had a hard time when I was there in Triple Faraga.
Oh my goodness.
I'm in the plaza.
That
fucking
did
face.
Are you connected to the internet?
Now he's got a,
Yes.
he's
Alright.
got a really fat health bar. Look how fat
Yeah.
it is. Jesus.
It's
The
fat!
fattest of health bars.
Okay, please be it. Oh no, one. Okay, let's just spam, I guess.
3,
Lewis, are you connected to the internet?
7, 5, 9. You seem to be having a better time with these cards than in the Lexius fight.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna spam everything. God, just die. Okay,
Mickey Mouse, save me!
okay, that wasn't too bad.
Wait, you won?
Yep.
I also find
Lewis,
that
are
very
you connected
strange
to the internet?
that
Where is
when
he?
you start dying at a certain point in Kingdom Hearts 2, Mickey Mouse just comes in to save the day. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude? I thought you were supposed to be doing something else. Why are you here? Gameplay!
You have a different name.
So,
Yeah, just Jason now in the game.
I
Secret.
am having really
I'm very
terrible flashbacks to the Demix fight in Kingdom Hearts 2.
good riddance
Oh,
to a phony life.
Yeah.
I hate that fight.
My
It's so bad.
heart was
Nobody likes that
never
fight.
real.
It gave
First time anyway.
it,
I'm sure
I didn't think it was that bad.
now is probably
Final
Am I
Mix,
allowed to-
Final Mix's version is harder, believe it or not.
Hmm.
He does way more damage, and it's fucking bullshit. I cramped my hands trying to fight the guy.
Am I allowed to put music
where
on
will
that
my
bot?
heart go?
Yeah, I'd prefer you not to.
Okay.
Does it disappear?
Also, I'm sorry, Manny, but I can't hear Lewis at all.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
You can't? I'm here. I can hear him perfectly fine.
Well, it's just like I'm trying to talk to. Whenever I try to talk to him, it's just like Manny just like cuts in.
Yeah.
I
I'm not
just
being-
have a lot
I'm
of
not-
things to say. I'm sorry.
Jason, I'm not being funny at all, but that's what happens
You
sometimes.
have been disconnected from the access
I
point.
know.
This is what happens when I try to talk to other people, but then you're cutting in to talk to Harry. So
Anyways, I'm in the plaza.
I'm in the plaza trying to find you.
Are you connected to the internet?
Okay.
Well, I thought. Hang on. Is this? Has it updated the plaza so it like displays the avatars from Black 2 and White? Not Black 2. Why am I talking about Black 2 and White 2? Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Why does some people look different?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know what? Screw this game. I'm just gonna run through. I don't want to fight people right now.
Maybe.
Ay. Where's the
What's
door?
your character?
Nope.
That's why I was on local once again. Shit.
I find it really strange that in Birth by Sleep we don't go to Disney Castle, but we go to Disney Town, and then Disney Town just ceases to exist
Yeah.
because we go to the castle in 2 and nowhere else.
Yeah.
Because the Heartless did not want Ice Cream Beat.
This way! This way! This way! Press the triangle button! This way! Ugh.
I swear that minigame is like really
Turn
like
it
unresponsive.
off and on again.
To be fair, it's not as bad as Terra's escort mission to escort Cinderella, and if you're playing Proud mode,
At least Minnie can defend herself with like holy, like Pearl and all that.
Why does this one guy
Yeah.
look like fucking Guzma?
At least Minnie was actually useful in escort mission.
I prefer Ventus's
This
escort
way!
mission for Snow White.
I still can't find you. What the fuck?
Because at least Snow White is competent and doesn't run on ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't find you.
Say again.
To be fair, Cinderella was on a time limit.
Trying to like
so
a list or
that
something, and I
would be
can't find you because wait, what's that? We can't just talk with people.
Are you guys just trying to like trade stuff or whatever?
Yes, we're just trying to play Pokemon.
Fine, I'll fight you.
Wait.
Jason! Found you.
Yay.
Okay, that was my own fault. I figured out what I did wrong.
You freaking cartwheeled straight into that
Trade
guy.
me, trade.
Have you got
He
me?
was like, "Surprise, bitch! Bet you thought you saw the last of me."
I saw you on the list.
Yay.
Come on, wait. We go down to play with you. Yes.
No,
Alright.
no.
I am requesting a link trade.
It's Knuckles.
Are you serious right now? Okay.
No, it's Knuckles.
I'll just
To
use
be
up all
fair,
these.
I'd only play because I'm biased as hell. I'd only play Sonic Forces for Silver, and that's pretty much it. That's all I'd play the game for.
That's acceptable. Silver is a better.
Silver's cool, yeah.
He just came in a bad. He just did me
Lewis
in a bad
accepted!
game, but we can forgive that.
Yeah.
We can forgive that.
He's
we can
n-
forgive that.
Oh wait, where are we right now?
Is that okay? Here it is. Where is it?
How did we get from?
Dear God, did you just name your Lopunny Devin?
Oh
Are
my.
you nominated?
Yes.
Yes.
How did we get from Twilight Town to this place? What in the heck?
Forget it.
It's
Your final boss is Ansem. I know that much.
I know, but like
and that's
what?
that's the flower thing that Sora wakes up from in Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, now everything I remember and
Sora!
memories are connecting to each other. Yes, good.
What have you done to Sora?
Nothing.
What are you
Here's a
looking for?
question.
He's just asleep.
Did I know everybody aged? I know everybody aged between 1 and 2, but
Solrock.
did Nominate age
Sora
2?
chose to forget
Did she
about
look
this
any
past.
different in 2?
Some memories
I
back.
wasn't
You have a choice.
wasn't she
actress.
like taller or something?
Why me too?
I'm
I
just showing
thought
off
she
my
was tall
personal
because
design.
because she looks like a tiny Kyrie
It's not
from
your
here,
memories.
so
It's
Yeah.
your darkness.
Come
In
on.
your heart there's darkness.
What's up, boy?
And in that darkness is Ansem.
bad.
Riku,
Maybe it
I'm
may
pretty
for
sure
miles.
she
But
I was
eventually
gonna
he will.
say,
And he will
the
take over you
darkness.
just like he did
Mhm.
before.
wow, Riku
He
is
was the
tall
dark.
compared to her.
Powers
Holy
you
shit. Look at how tall he is
God.
compared to her. Oh my god.
I can put a tight lock
Yeah.
on your heart.
Ansom's gonna come out and,
Can I
take
do
over your
something?
body if you don't.
Ansem
Can
should
I
never
just say
come out from
Tynol is a
inside
weird
you.
name for a Pokemon?
I know,
What
isn't
happens
it?
to me if I let you do that?
Yeah.
Will I forget?
It's the
Like
colon that makes it look weird.
Just like, yeah, type colon null.
The darkness in you will be sealed
Do you want
tight
me to-
just like
Type
your
colon
memory.
normal.
You'll stop remembering the darkness.
Have you read the Chain of Memories manga?
You'll go back
I've
Why do you have so much
seen
Giratina?
I've seen some of like
You
some
want
of it.
Giratina in your
Please
Pokedex?
Can you
It's
can you
decent.
can you guys hurry up with that because this is getting confusing.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
it
get
actually is.
worried.
Although,
I'm carrying like
Well,
I'm
I see.
carrying a whole
I don't care
conversation.
what you said, me.
Yes.
Riku,
guys-
please. What?
I'm trying not to be rude and all that, but like yeah.
I know.
Whatever we'd be doing together,
I just want to
Find a
get
way
my
to
I just
slack
want to get
off.
my Mord for my team.
even trying to leave the
Sora is
island,
tiny. Oh my
I
god.
did all the work on the raft by myself. That's it.
The fuck?
When this slacker wakes up, I'll tell him off.
I don't know what that was.
I told him to take care
What it
of
sound
Kyrie,
like?
and here he is just taking a
I
nap.
don't know. It frightened me.
Was it music?
But I can't chew him out like he
The
deserves
face.
if I've been asleep.
So here's something I discovered
I
playing
don't need my
the
heart
Kingdom
broken.
Hearts games and Dissidia that Square
it.
has a tendency to
I'm gonna fight Ansem.
But
like
what?
when there's
If he's
close-up
not
shots,
over
they
close
animate
to
their faces really well.
that
But if in just general dialogue,
then
if
the
there's no like
darkness
close-up
will show
of
me
the
the way.
face, they don't animate it too well.
Yeah.
And sometimes characters' hands get fused together. So
hey
like,
Jason,
Why do I get the feeling
Yeah,
that you knew
it's
I
so
would say
weird.
I wonder,
I didn't know.
does it have,
I hope.
does Magmar, if you evolve in Magmar into
wanted you to
Magmortic,
face
does
the
Magmar
darkness.
happen to press, if you press B, does Magmar happen
you're
to
the
stay?
one
It'll
who
cancel
came.
it, but I don't want to risk losing
So
the
that's the
Magmar.
reason.
I know, I was
It rushed
joking.
bees.
That's why you came to my
It
rescue
rushes
inside that
B.
light, in the form of Kyrie.
When did you know?
I'm at least
So
glad
did-
they give
did
you the
Nominee
Magmarizer
stuff,
and the Electrifizer
like-
at the same time.
Oh.
You
Oh
and
my
Kyrie
god, these
smell the same.
conversations.
Nominee doesn't always rescue
Look
people.
after Sora.
She
Alright,
just
by the
she
way,
rescues you, she rescues Sora, she rescues Roxas, she pretty much rescues everybody. She's more active than Kyrie ever will be. Ugh.
For Rechain, didn't they didn't fix the lip syncing at all? It's all to the Japanese dialogue, isn't it?
Oh hi.
I kind of
think.
noticed that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, hi, what? Oh!
Pretty much like Dissidia. It's the exact same thing.
I
except
hope-
Riku
Why-
knows how to emote.
Yeah.
Unlike Cloud.
They got. I think they got
Fire
better.
hang on, Jason, Fire Blast. He wants to
no,
learn.
because I don't like the accuracy.
Okay, just keep old moves.
It's why I rarely use Thunder.
I only
Yeah.
really use Thunder if I've got rain dancing effects.
Is it
Right.
Isn't Thunder technically stronger than Thunderbolt but just less accurate?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't use it.
Hmm.
Because the accuracy can really mean something.
Yeah.
I
It-
don't know,
it
I put
looks-
on my
Thunderbolt and
Raichu.
Flame.
It's
Thunderbolt and
satisfying, huh?
Can people talk, for fuck's sake?
Alright, go ahead.
It's
Eric.
no one's fault. Come on.
I know, but
There's
like-
two
You're saying
games
it's
happening at
satisfying when
once,
it does
and it's
land, though,
confusing.
right?
Did you just say Aslan?
What?
I don't know. Harry, were you trying to say it is very satisfying when it does land?
I was saying in Pokemon Stadium specifically, yeah, it is satisfying when it does land because it does that weird white circle thing around the other Pokemon.
One thing I kind of didn't like in Pokemon Stadium though is when no matter what, it shows the animation of the attack, and then it just cuts to Pokemon's nope.
Oh, is it down by now?
Oh, is it down and out?
Oh, that's what he's saying. Okay. I seriously can't understand that announcer sometimes.
In Pokemon Battle Revolution, I remember the announcer sometimes says it used whatever, or something torn apart by Spatial Rend.
Okay, this is just trying to make this world longer than it needs to be, because it's okay, we're gonna make you go to the left side for a cutscene. Now go all the way back and go to the other side. Why?
One of my favorite
God,
songs
you
in
just
Battle
remind-
Revolution was ripped by Roar of Time.
Please do not talk to me about Roar of Time. If you've played Mystery Dungeon Explorers of
Yes.
Darkness, Time or Sky, it's oh my god!
That and
Roll
Space
of
Revenge
Time.
say fuck you.
No. Fuck. No.
Kill me.
I'll tell you what. Fuck discharge. Fucking discharge on from the Porygons.
You know what?
Earth power from Nido Queen.
No,
Fuck
when you
having
try, no,
when
when you trying to get to the later levels of Temporal Tower, fuck Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. Just
I mean,
The
they're
music that plays in Temple Tower is really good.
I
it's
know.
fucking
Nido,
awesome.
in the what's the was it Deep Abyss? Is that where Giratina is?
Might be. Let me check.
The,
Mm.
the
Giratina
Nido Queen
is in
there
the
is most annoying thing in the world.
Giratina is in the
Earth power spam.
Hey, Jason! How's that?
What?
How's that cutting off for you?
that.
By the way, here's like
Jason.
Jason.
you see the Lycanroc by the way?
Let me see the like one.
Look on the screen.
He's come up as a Klefki.
What?
I'm seeing Klefki on screen.
Now do you see a Snorunt?
Yes.
How about now?
No.
Oh, I guess you just can't have it.
Jason's duping you.
Is the Mirror Salazzle bigger?
I like the fact that Answer's trying to possess Riku because that totally hasn't happened to somebody who's been sort of like Riku before. No. Look at you, Tyler,
I just been catching
and your
Pokemon.
stupid decisions.
Oh, yeah,
At
Finally.
least Riku has brains.
Right, I
Riku's
mean, like,
got smarts. Terra doesn't.
in Kingdom Hearts 1, like, he knew what was going on. Even if it
Alright, we're
was
done with this.
bad
He's a smart
decisions.
kid.
Yeah, let's
It-
quit this. Let's quit this.
Even if he was making bad
Especially in Breath-
decisions.
I guess you decided.
Yeah,
not
especially
to
in
go to
Birth by
sleep.
Sleep when Terra just showed up. Sora just
How'd you
left,
know
but
that?
Riku knew what the hell was going on because he's smart. What the? Hi, Mickey Mouse. How you doing, buddy?
How do I add you?
Riku probably is probably one of the better written characters,
Not
though.
sure. Got a feeling that I've met him.
Oh, now everything makes sense!
Hey,
Everything's starting to make
Who
sense
are
to me
you?
now. I know who that is!
I could be no.
Which is
Who
really
is?
strange. Why is he black?
It is a
Why is he black, but when he reveals himself, he's not black anymore?
Because mystery, I don't know.
Why does
you
she
really
have
like
red
pushing
eyes?
decisions on other people.
And you have pushed away slumber,
Right?
making the choice.
No, his
Oh,
eyes.
it's
His eyes
it's
are the
gonna be a
same.
real shame if they bring this
No,
bring this
no,
character
no,
back.
Sheik. Why does Sheik have red
Are
eyes?
you
Oh,
supporting
Sheik?
me,
Oh.
Yeah.
or are you
Contact
Well-
lenses.
That
Um,
would be your choice.
magic.
Contact.
Zelda knows magic, so it's not that far-fetched.
Yeah.
Why is his skin dark?
What's this?
Because
No-
the Sheikah all have dark skin. Have you not seen Impa?
The organization
No!
is
Why is Diz dark?
Oh, Diz?
like a pack
Diz,
of
he just
hunting
is.
dogs.
Well, I was
They
just-
sense
Also,
upon
isn't his
you.
voice different?
They sense your presence.
This is
He-
because
He's Count Dooku,
if
isn't
they
he?
bring this character,
This cloak.
yeah, but if they bring this character
Count
back,
Dooku, but I think in Rechain somebody else.
I think because if they bring this character back, they're not going to be able to bring in the guy who voiced him because he passed away. So
Yeah.
I forget his name.
which is going to be a real shame. Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I love Christopher
Saruman.
Lee's voice.
I know him for Count
Sorry.
Dooku. I know him for Count Dooku.
It's like Christopher Lee
Even more
and
position.
I love his voice, and I loved Leonard Nimoy as Xehanort. I love him as Xehanort.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Come on.
He
Let's
died
go.
though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that
the
Yeah,
makes
he
me
did.
worried for Kingdom Hearts. What they're
They-
gonna do in Kingdom Hearts 3.
they have to do something with both English and Japan because the Japanese actor died as well.
Reminds me in Persona
probably gonna-
5 that when Igor's old actor died, they actually they did something. They actually made it a plot point.
Huh.
I think they're going to get sound-alikes because because most famous people like Johnny Depp did not voice Jack Sparrow in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they got the original actor who played Tron in the Tron movie to play Tron, which is strange.
They got James
But they're
Arnold
probably just gonna
Taylor
get
for
sound
freaking
alikes.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Sorry.
Who's he voiced again?
But why?
He's Tidus.
There's no point
Oh,
in
right,
doing this
okay.
if I can't do it on my
He's
own.
all and in Kingdom Hearts 2,
I
Jack
do need
Sparrow.
Okay.
A favor. If Ansem is the victor, he's going to enslave me.
Which is
Oh,
really
why?
weird.
If that happens, use your
Oh, and
powers.
for Maddie, because she loves this kind of stuff. He's also a Ratchet.
Huh? No, that's not.
Ratchet,
I
my
want you to just
boy!
You know,
Yeah!
from the Ratchet and Clank games and the movie and all that.
I promise you that.
Oh my god, Mickey is way too optimistic. I want you to destroy me! No, I'm gonna save you! Aw.
I
It
choose
is
to
still
believe
also weird remembering this is the original voice for
Your
Mickey.
Majesty.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, you know, the
Is-
original voice actor for Mickey passed away too. Ugh.
Yeah.
They are.
Thanks.
It's,
It says a lot, like the fact that a lot of the thing is at the time, like the characters at the time were voiced by actors who'd been at it so long.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Because it's like old school Disney characters.
Yeah.
Like
I haven't
Donald,
heard.
Goofy, Mickey.
I haven't heard the old Mickey in so long. It's kind of weird.
I just need,
I
I need to
also
watch
remember-
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
oh man, that's something we seriously need to do just on our own.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
That would be a really interesting world. if it was a
After
Kingdom
Harry does his loser challenge, of course.
Oh yeah, we still
That'd
haven't
be an
done
interesting
that.
world in Kingdom Hearts. Who framed
You know
Roger
what?
Rabbit?
If we have time, do we have time tomorrow?
Don't know. What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm not working. I'm not working until next Monday, so we could
Okay.
just do it tomorrow.
Dun dun.
The Mario movie
Yes,
or
I
the
love the movie,
Roger Rabbit?
Mario movie.
Yeah.
Dude, these creatures known
Do
as
you-
dinosaurs.
Do you have Rabbids 2 yet, by the way?
Where are you?
No, I don't. I think you said. I think your thing said it was not coming until like early December.
Mm.
Why in such a hurry?
Come on, Riku, run faster.
At the very heart of darkness.
The
Yes.
Heartless are coming. The Heartless are coming.
So, Sora's version of this world had like 20 rooms or something. This only has like 3.
Really?
I think it's really short. It's hilarious.
I'm just looking at these subtitles and this translation inside my head just feels so awkward as I'm reading the dialogue. Like, why is that word there? That should not be phrased
Well,
that way.
I
Smell,
think-
smell nobodies.
The movies are pretty much. I mean, for the most part, and they just took all the dialogue from the GBA version.
Maybe.
So oblivion.
I remember a good number of these
Ventus
lines.
is in here somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, 3 normal rooms and then the boss. So yeah.
Maddie, have you
Okay,
played the
those-
GBA version of
Have I
Chain?
played? No, I haven't played Chain. I haven't played Rechain. I haven't played any of the.
Okay.
Remind me to give you in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 at some point.
Okay, I'm gonna actually fight these guys because some level ups would be nice, and it's new Heartless.
Actually, now that I don't, now that I can't use PS3 right now, and I have the 1.5 plus 2.5 up here, I might as well just send it to you because PS3s aren't region locked.
Yeah. It's a very good point.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm pretty sure.
Hell, that means you even get the collect. Hell, if I send it to you, that means you also get my. Because I had the 1.5 pre-ordered when I got it, so that means I have like the special edition case and all that.
He loves me some shinies.
And it has like it has like some artwork a few little artwork stuff. Unfortunately, you can't get the dynamic theme for anymore.
Oh yes, Dark Aura.
Which is really
Boom.
because like, the thing with the dynamic theme was like every time you moved around the menu, it played Kingdom Hearts by menu interface noises, and I
I
love
like
that
to
stuff.
point out, you know the little sound effect. You know the little sound effect that plays when you're like moving around the menu. That doesn't originate from Kingdom Hearts. It actually originates from Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah.
Oh, whoop,
But
whoop,
it
whoop.
sound.
Yeah, just
That
revamped.
Alright.
Huh. I learned something.
Learn something new every day, huh?
This is what happens when you immerse yourself in Final Fantasy a bit too much and you spend like most of your teenage years just playing Final Fantasy games.
I think when you go in the dark mode, it also reloads your deck.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Like, I think like in the form of a max elixir.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think there's been times when I get into dark mode when my deck's like empty and it just fills up again.
That's convenient. That's
You know which
that's
enemies
probably the
I
biggest
hate?
convenience, really, besides the power.
Yeah.
Also,
I
we're not
hate
too far below
the-
what Zora was, I think.
You hate what now? What?
I hate the dancer nobodies in Hollowed Bastion when you're
Oh
going
yeah.
to fight the 1,000 Heartless. Oh my god, help, kill me.
Because that stupid grab they do, that's really you can never stop them from doing, which you just
They're more of a keep away kind of enemy. Like you need to, where you need to like take them on, I guess.
No, because like I really
Speaking
hate them, especially in the Cavern of Remembrance in that very last gauntlet room, because when they like to surround you, and because they really hurt too.
Mm.
Speaking of that 1,000 Heartless battle, I watched a hacked version of that fight. It was 99 Heartless and 1 Terra.
Nice.
But Terra or Lingering Will?
Lingering Will Terra.
Like,
Yeah.
just those Ultima can, they all die.
Just don't picture that thing coming at you and like, oof.
A thousand lingering wills.
Versus Sephiroth.
Fuck Sephiroth though.
Why not? Well, oh, they're confused.
Confuse Ray.
It's like the poster villain for anything Square related now. Like he's just so immensely popular, and I
Because
don't
Final Fantasy VII is the Ocarina of Time for Final Fantasy.
Fuck those people that think Final Fantasy VII is the best. You can suck my dick. I don't have one of those, but if I did.
I'm so interested in playing 7. It looks good. Like.
Yeah, I only played a little bit because of my brother took the PS3, but I'm gonna get the remake.
Hmm. So
Well, the original is dated as fuck.
Yeah.
Better load times than I will give it this. Significantly better load times than Final Fantasy 9.
Yes, that's what happens with like modern games now. Like you see like Crash Insane Trilogy, like compared to the original PS1 games, the load times are significantly worse.
Mighty Number 9 has the worst load times ever.
Well, that's also Mighty Number 9, so I don't know.
Then again,
What was the meme again?
That game had promise and then it fell down the fucking toilet.
I actually forget what the meme was with that game.
It was like better than nothing, I think.
Oh yeah, right, because of a mistranslation from the during an interview, I think it was.
Lol. What are you saying, Lewis?
Mickey Miracle Free.
Oh yeah, Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
The actual, what do you call it? The credits.
Oh, the credits are.
Oh,
Man.
too long.
They're
Kill
like-
me.
I heard it's absurd.
It's like 4 hours or something stupid.
That's because
Because of all
people
the money
wanted
numbers
to...
to go through or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
It's because
And how
people
slow
had
is
like
it?
such high hope. They had such high hopes for this thing, and then it was like
Rightfully
oh, down the
so.
toilet it goes.
It's rightfully so as well, because they wanted a new good Mega Man kind of game.
Because Capcom
And
isn't
the
everything
last-
interested.
I mean,
Some-
have you
some of them
seen
make-
Resident Evil? Have you seen Resident Evil and how Capcom's tried to write Leon? Because he's inconsistent as hell. He's like 5 different characters.
Oh, that's different.
What do you mean?
Like they can't, cause what? like Resident Evil, Chris has a consistent personality in all the games that he's appeared in. He's just circumstances have made him into a big biceps badass who punches a boulder. Jill, she has a consistent character, then gets, you know, experimented on and brainwashed by Wesker, and then gets.
At least there's a reason for her to.
Almost a Jill sandwich.
What?
Leon.
Barry,
has,
get
like,
away from the
5
microphone.
Huh?
Leon has like 5 different characters in the games he.
That's
appears
Lois, not
in
me.
person.
No, Barry.
Oh.
Barry Burton.
Fuck Wesker though.
Who voices Wesker again?
DC Douglas.
Oh, right. Got awesome
fact,
voice, dude.
DC Douglas voices a merit option in Rune Factory 4.
Alright. Him.
Boom.
Yes, my favorite.
No, your favorite is the Leroy Lowenthal.
Shush.
I know this because you made me look at the Bachelors.
So good.
Oh my
I'm
goodness,
thinking
how
about
many?
getting I started to consider getting Rune Factory.
Rune Factory 4 is the only good one because it allows you to play as a girl at the start of the game.
Oh, that could have been really good. Ugh. How many Heartless do you want me to
Anyway,
fight, game?
Back to Kingdom Hearts.
Wow, that's a cool attack of Dark Maelstrom.
Yeah, it would have been better if it got the other guys as well.
That shadow right there, he was like chilling behind you, looked like he was gonna like do the Thriller. Oh, that one is like, he's squished! Oh my god! Oh, character models for the win!
Indeed.
It's like
This fight's taking a while.
Yeah, seriously,
It's
like...
I only play Mass Effect. It's like I only play Mass Effect 1 for the really weird ragdoll. So good. I had an enemy like float in the sky for 5 minutes and then he fell down like a sack of bricks.
There we go.
He was like, whee!
Get over?
Yep.
Fighting the balloons. The balloons.
Purple.
But the balloons...
Okay, it's over.
Lol.
Feeble darkness.
I'm surprised you didn't get
Feed
Feeble
the
Walk.
darkness. Eat the darkness.
Well, I'm close to another level up, so...
Actually, no.
God, don't buy anything else.
What is with
Oh yeah,
all these flowers?
make sure you use a moment reprieve before the final room.
I don't even think I have any.
Really?
Yeah.
What is with all these flowers? And Castle Oblivion is very white. I don't know why, it's just really white. What were they doing when they designed this thing?
I don't know. I think Aqua Display would be a good design for the castle.
Like, if you
What
actually murdered someone who would actually
I'm just
bleed
gonna
the blood
assume.
stains would
Well, no,
knock
because
it out of the floor.
it's like the world just kind of like Land of the Departure just kind of turned into this.
She's still stuck in the world of darkness.
Yep.
She's still trapped there.
Yep. What's it?
Meanwhile, Ven's in a secret door you can't find.
Secret door, secret door, secret door.
Thanks, Blue.
Suspicious.
That is the secret. That is the secret of the story of the secret door. Well, no. The real story is much more interesting, but the fact's packed.
I find it interesting in a scene in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix where Aunt Xemnas is like walking down this like technological stairway in
It takes like 5
Hollow
minutes.
Bastion. It takes like 5 minutes, and then he sits down in a chair and talks to Aqua's armor, which is weird.
Okay, I'm gonna level up one more time.
Armor fetish, I guess. I don't know.
So I'm just wondering how much of Terra is left in all these vessels. Like, how much of Terra is left?
Yeah, cause like there's like Terranaut and then like splitting up into Ansem and Xemnas.
Yeah, because like young young Xehanort is it's not Terra.
No, young Xehanort is just Xehanort from the past. Like,
Alright.
that's not a possessed.
Before he was master.
Before, yeah.
So
Before he
it-
went bald, he got voice anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, Master Xehanort is just him before Terra possessing him, right?
yeah.
And then there's Terranort, who...
Xemnas and Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, are Terranorts, I guess, technically.
Technically, yeah. They're quite... Makes you wonder, though, like, when Ansem and Xemnas got defeated, why wasn't it Terranort? And, realistically, that's what should have happened. So...
But maybe actually think about that. Maybe beating them both somehow revived Terra?
Maybe?
Well, if you think about it, when Xehanort took over Terra, the rest of his, like, spirit, as we'll say, is trapped in his armor, so...
Yeah.
Do you think that they would find, like, each other? Like the bits of Terra would find his suit of armor, so...
Yeah, I feel like Terra's, like, split into pieces, if you will, right now.
Right, because he's still in his body, he just can't control it, and but he's also the lingering will.
Yeah, and considering how, like, Master Xehanort is back, like, it's not time travel or anything, like, he's back, so, you know, makes you just wonder where Terra is.
Right.
I still
'Cause
think
he
Terra's in there just trying to fight his way out.
Yeah, because, like, Xehanort alludes to the fact that he still has control over him.
What does that mean, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing, the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer states that Sora's gonna try and bring Roxas back, but he's also gonna go and try to save everybody else. So,
Yeah. That is gonna be interesting how that
save,
works.
like,
I get a feeling like
how is he gonna save?
I get a feeling that a huge chunk of the story in 3 is just getting the train in the trio back.
BBS, yeah.
Yeah, but how are you gonna save one person who's inside this that you don't know where they're located, and how are you gonna bring Terra back?
At this point, Aqua is probably the easiest to save.
Yeah, I think you'll probably go Aqua, then Terra.
Yeah.
Which should I go for the last level?
Because you just have to
probably get some more
reunite the
attack
other
really
pieces of
stuff.
Ventus, and
Holy
he'll wake up.
Yeah.
shit, these cut-offs again.
Yeah. What are you saying, Maddie?
It's worth on. Getting Ven to wake back up is probably going to be sort of simple, but if Roxas is going to be his own person, then that's going to be really hard to, you know.
Yeah.
Pulling weight is probably simple enough to do, right? But how are they gonna do it safely?
Yeah, cause like, what you're gonna
That's the
like turn yourself into a Heartless again, like.
I smell you.
You're going to turn yourself into a Heartless again, Sora, and then birth another nobody?
That
that's
would
the thing.
be a way to get
Sora-
Roxas, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's
Well-
not safe. I'm not sure.
Because Axel
Get
or
Heartless
Lee,
hug again, and we're good.
Axel knows that Roxas is in there somewhere. Just
Why do
doesn't
you
know where.
accept the darkness?
That would be kind of
but
funny
still
though. It's like
refuse me?
turning yourself into a Heartless, and then they're just like, okay, Kari, you know what to do.
We both follow where the darkness leads.
Hey, Kyrie, get your heart out and then put it
We
inside
are the
Sora.
same.
Open your heart, it's gonna be alright.
Does some part of your
I don't
heart
remember Anthem here being too
still
much
have
of a
fear
problem.
of the dark?
I don't remember.
That's not it.
But at the same time, I don't think he's
truth is-
he's easy.
I don't. He's probably gonna be more of a trouble than
I just
Melucia
can't
was.
stand it without
What if that was a joke?
You
That was hilarious.
My Lucius
Maddie,
Batty
after this, Maddie, remind me to show you the last part of our main playthrough because you're
That
gonna
was-
see us.
Or did you forget?
We
I used all the
Malusia
power
only
you had
hit
to
us,
give,
like, only got like
and
2 attacks
Sora
off.
still beat me.
Yeah.
I'm not at
I didn't
all
even have to pick up all my
impressed.
cards like when he did the
Yeah, like
whirlwind
he
thing.
got Doom off, but he started Doom, but we broke it, or we got through it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ansem, no body snatching. If you body snatch this guy, I'm gonna kick you right in your non-existent nads. Don't do it. The things I think
But
about.
Ansem in this has the Terranite voice, right?
Oh, I think
They kept the voice actor consistent. It's the same person.
I think
It's the
so.
same
Yeah.
person.
Because
Who's been
when
doing Ansem for years.
Yeah, because when I hear like Terranor in BBS, like it sounds so much like this.
Yeah, it's the
I mean,
same
he's,
person.
he's clearly not Billy Zane. He's clearly not Billy Zane.
Yeah, that much I know.
Which I love the Billy Zane voice. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no, you just killed me. I'm really low on health.
Wait, what happened? Oh wait.
It didn't refill my health,
Stenches.
so I'm just
Stenches.
I'm ready. Ow.
I'm just giving him a freebie.
Practice.
Stenches.
Practice.
Nice.
I do like the fact that, like, after this whole thing happened, that Riku has no, like, antagonistic contempt against his friend.
Oh, that's kind of weird, actually.
Being the
You know what?
chosen one.
Yeah.
You know that. Hold on, I'm sorry, but that was kind of weird.
What do you mean?
You suffered. You lost your heart as if you got killed by a Heartless.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, he is technically Ansem. Like he is technically a Heartless.
But how Ansem has control of him is weird, though. Because, no, you know what I mean? Because
I think
technically the
Ansem
dark
is.
still
I
with
think.
it. Oh my God, Ansem Space Player was totally Kingdom Hearts 1.
Also,
I think
PS3.
Ansem is sort of a special case of a Heartless.
Yeah.
Because he's also technically Terra, so
Yeah.
there must be some semblance of will inside that. So please
Well,
punch me and kill me.
Wow, Barrage, wow, go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, a problem I'm thinking about though with that is, it's what was I gonna say? Like, Ansem, Secret of Darkness is inside Riku's heart, right?
Yeah. This is. I don't think this is technically like the Ansem we fought in Kingdom Hearts 1. This is like basically Riku's struggle to try and overcome the darkness, and you know.
Yeah, I
Come
think,
to yourself.
I think
Yeah.
at this point, Ansem here is his darkness personified.
Pretty much, yeah. Like he's like Riku has like Ansem's powers inside of him, so like that just made this guy up here, I guess.
He's literally what Vanitas is, which is like the darkness
Yeah.
inside the heart of a particular somebody.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna try spamming the jewels if I can.
Except Vanitas was more of a dick.
Yeah.
Who was?
Suffer.
Wait a minute. Was Vanitas voiced by Sora's voice actor?
Yeah,
I
Taylor
think,
Joel
yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Joel Osment.
It's funny hearing like an evil Sora.
At least they kept it consistent with the Japanese.
Yeah. Okay, if I just keep spamming this, if I keep spamming this, I should be fine.
How much do you want to bet Haley Joel Osment had fun voicing a villain?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Like, I'll be honest, like, as much as, like, we probably like playing as a hero, we want to try a villain role every now and then.
We want to show our dark side.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Liam O'Brien typically does villain voices, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think some of the few hero voices he's done was
Akihiko.
the most notable one, Akihiko and Kane. Though Kane is kind of debatable
Kane is
because
kind of
he's got,
back and
like,
forth.
Yeah.
Also, where's
we're not
Mickey?
gonna talk about Kane yet.
Oh!
Yeah.
Would
Dang
he
it.
kill you?
Because Mickey said that I'm gonna go save you when I can, but Riku's and Mickey's like, no, bitch.
Yeah, I was trying to get Mickey to save me, but it didn't work.
But
I'm not gonna kill you today, baby.
You didn't give me enough money, haha!
Not today, baby.
But we're supposed to be best friends. Let's share ice cream.
But what about those times when you gave me double XP and BBS?
That's Riku.
I
That's
mean,
Riku.
wrong characters, but still.
Whoops.
Terra doesn't even get that. I didn't think about it.
No, he doesn't.
For Riku over Sora. I have preferences, damn it.
That's fine.
Oh, you just like Riku's Kane.
Shut up.
I like Riku. Yeah, like I said, he's probably one of the better written characters in the series.
Yeah. It's just that we have more attachment to Sora.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad they got rid of that love triangle.
Slate point. What is that?
So glad they
Oh,
got
we
rid of
can't see a slate, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this might be bad. Yep.
Yeah, we can't see a slate until he triggers it. So always have a 0 ready.
Alright, I'm trying.
That wasn't too bad.
Why does Ansem have like a shit-eating grin?
Because
Anthem.
because darkness. Oh no. Oh crap. Nope.
Also, I think hold on a minute. What color are Ansem's eyes? Are they orange
Yellow.
or gold?
Yellow, orange, gold. Something yellowish.
Yeah, cause like the
Well, Diz has
Yes.
the exact same eye color, so.
I think it's just a thing like the organization just have yellow eyes. Kind of like how the Sith do in Star Wars, I guess. Oh my goodness, why?
Well, Sith or Sith Lords.
I think it's.
I thought that said.
Like,
I thought that
Asajj
said
doesn't
Switch.
have yellow eyes, does she?
I think it's Sith Lords then. I'm not sure.
Asajj Ventress doesn't have yellow eyes, does she?
Right.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if they put like Marvel and Star Wars characters in Kingdom Hearts?
Well,
Like,
That's been
Oh,
discussed.
We have Big Hero 6.
That's been discussed quite a bit actually.
I don't think they will because it's. I mean, having Pirates of the Caribbean in Kingdom Hearts 2 is a bit weird enough.
I
So
think.
I don't think they're gonna go that route again.
Well, I think
Do
if
you count Big... Go ahead.
no, I think if anything, it will be like after 3, cause I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 should be like the game to just make this whole Xehanort stuff be like at a climax and not start any new plot threads, cause like it'll be like, okay, you're now going to a Star Wars world and it's starting this storyline and all that. Like, I don't know.
I think Kingdom
Yeah, I
Hearts
was
just
gonna
has
say,
too many
closest-
characters
closest
to
we
tie
have-
up plot threads.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the closest we have to Marvel in Kingdom Hearts 3 currently is Big Hero 6.
Yeah, and apparently that's the newest movie that's
Like,
gonna
what-
be in that game.
By in terms of release, it's the most recent in the game, right?
Yeah, so we're not anything that came out after Big Hero 6 is not gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
So the worlds that I know of so far is Toy Story, which is yes.
Yes, please.
Tangled and Big Hero 6. I think
If
those are
Big
the
Hero
only
6.
worlds that
I
I know
haven't
of.
watched that.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that either.
It's good.
Really?
I haven't
It's
seen
really
it.
it's really good.
Oh
It's
yeah,
good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and because it's a Marvel movie, there is a Stanley cameo.
Nice.
Just right at the end after the credits.
Yeah.
I believe it's a Marvel movie made by Pixar.
Yeah.
You know, Slaveline is not that big of a threat when at the grand scheme of things.
Right.
It's just that you're not gonna see what he's gonna launch right away, and even then,
Oh!
if it's just that rapid attack, and it's not really that much.
That sucked.
Oh, he broke Mickey Mouse at the last second.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Also, thanks again for helping me get my mortar. Oh, that's a sexy special attack, 183.
Oh, what am I doing?
It's a good thing I have a special attack boosting nature on it.
Okay.
I noticed something weird in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. You know
What's
the
that?
character portraits that are in the journal? They're different from the original Kingdom Hearts 2
Yeah.
portraits inside the journal. They're
Mm.
different.
Okay, so far so
They have
good.
expressions that aren't just, they have expressions and not just blank faced.
Alright. Didn't mean to
I
do
have
that.
more time, so I think after this, Maddie, I might have some time. Once we're done with the game, then I'll probably have my time to do my Final Fantasy.
Okay, can I please, like, kill him before I die?
Well, he has an extra face, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. This is...
Oh, that's 4 extra health bars though.
Are you
Okay.
drunk?
Die, you
No,
bitch.
no, he did. Okay, okay. Come on, I gotta get this in.
You can do it, Harry. I believe.
One more
in you.
duel and it's over.
No, 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 no! Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Wait, did he win the duel?
Yes, yes, yes.
3.
How? What was that, Riku? You didn't do the full thing.
But did he win?
Oh, that's 2 health bars. Oh, come on, you can do it.
Okay.
Give him 9s, you fuck!
No!
Did he beat you?
What the hell was that game?
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, what the hell?
That was
What was
bullcrap.
the first staring at as you died?
Oh no. I'm delayed on my end just a little bit.
Wow. That sucked.
At least
Come
I
on,
didn't
you
take
son
that
of a
long
bitch! Oh,
A wall
fucking
snap roller
bullshit!
appeared.
I know, right?
Oh my god,
I
that
love
was
how, by the way, twice in a row you died
stupid.
from the dark mode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gank
oh
mode
my
not
god,
helping.
my heart goes out to you, Harry. Oh, my heart. Oh.
Now
Yuck.
it's gone.
Oh, I'm heartless now, shit.
Don't worry, I'll get Kyrie to hug you.
Do I really want to hug from Kyrie, though?
If you want to not be a heartless.
I cannot scroll through these cards fast enough.
Yeah, the Barrage has a bit of a strike range to it, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what's the one attack I'm thinking of? There's this one attack I'm thinking of where it's like a very swift flurry of like close strikes. I forget which game it's in.
Shadow behind
Oh no,
Ansem.
I think it's from 2 by 3.
Hmm.
Like, I think there's a command that ends up like a, like somebody like the last bit of it is like they do like a really swift series of jabs. It does a lot of damage up close.
Hmm.
Okay, I need to discuss this really quickly because it's driving me insane. That shadow
Yeah.
thing behind Ansem, the way its hand, it's like trying to like slather itself in oil.
It's like that guy from Street Fighter. What's his name?
What's the his name?
Hakan?
Hakan, yeah, that's his name.
It's like, look at me, I'm sexy.
I didn't do the second attack. Oh my goodness,
I
Riku,
think,
please.
by the way, Lewis, off topic, but sort of. How many characters are in Street Fighter 5?
I don't really know. I lose count.
Ah!
There's a definite size increase since vanilla.
Well, like, have they been added for updates or is DLC?
DLC.
Oh.
I can't take this thing seriously.
Like, who do they add from DLC?
Let me just check.
Ryu.
Ah. Oh, I almost got him. Dang it.
Street Fighter 2 Ryu.
Yeah, screw this. Screw fighting this guy legit.
You can put this guy
Ooh.
legit.
Yeah, right.
Oh
It's
man,
like fighting Terranort legit.
It's been so long. I wonder how this was like in the GBA version.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we've got Alex, Guile, Ibuki, Balrog.
These DLCs.
Okay.
Wait, Guile was DLC?
Guile was DLC.
Oh.
Guile's theme goes with everything.
Indeed.
Got Ibuki, Balrog,
Oh crap.
Yorian, Akuma, Colleen.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so far.
Seiko!
Who was in the game from the
I'm having hernias, like, this, just watching these cards, like, go against each other, like...
Okay.
Okay, Vanilla, we have Ryu, Chun-Li, Nash, M-Bison, Cammy, Birdie, Ken, Nikali, Vega, Onika, Rashid,
Wait,
carrying.
Nash.
Please,
Charlie?
please.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh yeah. Didn't they make it canon now? Is it Charlie Nash? Was it?
Please,
Which is combining his
stream, come
U.S.
on,
and Japanese
stream,
name.
Say again.
stream.
Again.
Yeah, they combined his name to be Charlie Nash, which is his U.S. and Japanese name, right?
But they put Nash, so. Nikali, Vega, Omika, Rashid, Karen, Zangief, Laura, Dalsim, and Fong.
Wasn't wait, what's his name? In Japan, isn't M Bison called Vega?
Yes.
Yeah, and Bison is called Vega.
And then.
Okay, I
Vega's
missed the
called
whole
Laura.
entirety of that fight because.
Wait, really?
Is hardly the end.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Your darkness
You insolent brat!
gave it
Bitch!
all to you.
I'm gonna shove this keyblade so far up your
My
ass!
dark
It's
shadow
not Keyblade.
Don't quote me on
lingers.
that. Don't quote me on that.
Someday I will return.
Oh my god, that face.
Actually, I just realized the
See-
only time that when Riku uses the power of Ansem, like to stop Roxas and 358, that's the only time he uses the Shadow or the Guardian.
Yeah, serious stream dreams at distance sensing.
Gosh, Riku.
Oh my god, why this freaking translation
You know,
is so like
perhaps
gross.
you know what I was kind of hoping actually after this.
What's up?
Now that I think about it, well, sort of. Now that I think about it more, I kind of wish Ansem was a bit like was it Greed in from Full Metal Alchemist?
Trying to
Like,
remember.
Lewis, have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh god, Full Metal
It's
Alchemist.
a light.
Like, you know how like Greed? I think it was Greed and that one guy who was in the Chinese dude.
What happened
Like they
next?
kind of compromised.
Are you going
Okay.
home?
I only got up to
Like,
episode 5.
I was kind of hoping. I kind of hope
Not
that
yet.
Riku and now that I'm thinking more, I kind of wished
still here.
Ansem and Riku kind of had more like a compromise, like you know, like
I can
I'm,
sense
you know,
it.
they're clearly not a good person, like
I
Ansem,
think his
but
darkness
you know
may still
they'll
have a
work
hold on
they'll
me.
work along the keep they'll work with them to
Hold
keep
on,
for
you.
the main for the main
Just
host
the
goal.
same way your light does.
Aww.
Up till now.
Well, I
He's
think
such a bro.
yeah, I think the problem with that is just like like the thing with dream drop distance, like you know.
Changed my mind.
I know,
Which I
but
still need to
it is
play.
Ansem, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think that would really work out.
Light and dark.
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
back.
At the end of the day, it wouldn't work out, but it would be interesting to see. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I think I'm
like
still.
an Ansem
I think I'm
working
still behind.
against Xehanort. You know what I mean?
I'd like to see
I think I'm still
myself.
behind in the stream.
Yeah,
would be
that's
cool.
fine. It's
I'd
fine.
like to walk the road with ya.
Actually, that would be really cool. To think about it when 3 comes along. If there is some kind of like one of the Ansems, just like the Ansems betrays,
Your Majesty,
know?
I'm really flattered.
or the
I don't know
Xehanorts,
what
rather.
to say.
Gosh, Riku.
That
you know
would be
you're
that would be
getting
interesting
close
if like one of
now.
the Xehanorts
You're a
betrayed
pal.
the others.
Fair enough.
I guess.
Hmm.
Well, like.
Well, young Xehanort is technically fart arsing around. So doing.
Let's go outside and wear those black clothes and look cool.
Sure.
Out the edge.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, in the
Aw.
background, you can see Pluto sliding.
Oh yeah.
He's such a bro.
I'm gonna have to get ready to turn the game down because I don't want to get copyright claimed.
Right, someone clean. Oh yeah, I like this cutscene here.
What are you making me choose now?
Between the
Aww.
road to light
Friendship.
I'm finally out of a
and
castle.
darkness.
Neither suits me.
Oh?
What do you think?
Also, that's why they're like so close to. Now I get
Do you
it.
mean the twilight road to
Everything makes
nightfall?
sense, sort of.
No.
Mickey Mouse looking angry all the time is something.
Yay. Alright.
The Twilight Road to Night. No,
Okay.
Ideas.
it's the Road to Dawn.
Okay, that outfit, that fucking headpiece, whatever the fuck he's wearing, that is ridiculous.
Okay. First of
Right.
all, again, as I said at the beginning of this, Rebirth, I do like the fact that it's an extra thing for after the main game. Even though, it is
Yeah.
canon still, so you kind of have to do it. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like as far as I know, like, think only Kingdom Hearts 2 really gave you a post thing to do.
Yeah.
Like
That makes
Kingdom Hearts
sense.
1, we got everything done that would probably be better post game on our main playthrough.
And it's over!
Yeah. Yep.
It's over! I'm at the credits!
Well, as you're talking about like post game stuff, I guess like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep have a decent amount of that, I suppose.
Well, yeah, Birth by Sleep has like 3 other extra bosses to do.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix anyway has like another game.
Also, I love how Zexi's picture in the credits is the total objection pose.
Yeah, but
Hi, Lexius. You have a really weird shaped face.
Wait till you
Kinda
get to
roast on
Zexi
it.
and Maddie. It's totally the objection pose.
but so now that we're at the end of this game as a whole, what are your views on Rechain of Memories, Jason?
Actually, didn't we give our overall view at the end of the main playthrough?
I think it was just like Sora's like story. I don't think we talked about the game itself.
Right. Okay, well, like story-wise, it is interesting, like seeing like especially for Riku, how like he's like, well, rather how Sora, even though Sora doesn't remember any of this, or he won't remember any of this.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see like this kind of like, like how what Sora can totally be like when he's out of his character, like because like when he was yelling at Dawn and Goofy and all that.
Yeah.
But like it at the same time, like I think as we said, it was kind of a pain for you and I because we had to go through that with Sora.
Well, I think like to a degree, I can kind of see where Sora's coming from because it's like you have like all your. He's being manipulated, like, he's, like, so much stuff is going on with his memories, so his mind would probably be all over the place.
Right.
I do like the fact that Naminé, like, spends, like, her time trying to piece everything back together inside his head.
Yeah.
But with
like,
Riku...
oh shit, this is wrong.
Yeah, with Riku, though, it's like accepting the darkness and you know?
Yeah.
Fighting the darkness
and
inside
controlling
you.
it. It's like, you know, it also shows like the bond and like how the friendship he's formed with Mickey.
Yeah.
So,
Read!
Ursula!
I'm not good. I'm really bad at talking, so you probably would be better at this.
So,
Why does Ansem's like outfit have like a fucking
Read, you're right.
What the fuck?
I do like these little credits sequences with the characters and all that.
Hi, Axel. What are you doing here?
Quentin Flynn!
But he...
Yeah, and Cloud. We have to have a random Cloud in here somewhere. Hi, Cloud.
Sliding Kyrie.
Yep. I guess, like, in terms of, like, story, like, I do think this is a pretty good tie between 1 and 2. Like, it brings up a lot of plot points that would become more relevant in the sequel, like the organization Diz and like all that stuff, and Riku's.
And why the numbers are so tiny.
Yeah.
In 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like Riku's development as a character as well, and it's like. I guess you can argue, to an extent, that Sora's story doesn't mean too much at the end of it, but it was.
Memories are erased.
Yeah, but I do think it was an interesting story though, especially for my first run, because it's like it doesn't feel like the direction the story's taken is too obvious. Like it kind of makes you think, and it's. I don't know, I find it kind of engaging in that way. Like...
Keeps you guessing.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's Roxas!
Yep.
Behind us.
Okay, I'll continue in a second.
And Axel's here. And I see Axel?
Let's see some mice. Oh wait, what's going on?
You got a cutscene going on.
My stream froze?
On the path without you is a forgotten promise to keep.
Oh, wow! You cut away straight before I saw Cage!
We have walked side by side, but now we go on back to back.
This is gonna be really confusing because like you're seeing stuff really late.
Fuck you, game.
And though our paths may not
Fuck
cross,
you.
all paths are connected somewhere.
Just cut
When
away.
I
We're
arrive
not
at
gonna
where
spoil
you
that
are,
for you.
we
Nah.
may not appear to be as we were. But we'll make another promise to keep.
Proud player Riku, yay!
You've officially beaten the game on a hardest setting. You never have to play Proud Mode ever again.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm still behind.
okay.
I'm still behind.
Alright.
I see the.
Card
I see
Club
the.
rank 1 who rules the cards.
Indeed. I can turn the
I see
thing back up
Roxas
again.
on top. How the hell did they get on top of that clock tower?
Wait,
Like a
look
staircase
at
on the
that.
inside?
Wait, I just noticed something. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry, but I just noticed something.
Yes?
Look at the report coverage.
Yeah.
That's a pain.
Huh?
Right, I have black
99%,
screen.
but it's kind of painful.
Oh. Wow.
I see the trophy.
And they
see
only took roughly 11 hours in terms
Good-
of playtime.
Good thing I don't care. Oh man. Like, okay, so yeah. Like I do enjoy the story like enough for what it is. Like I think it bridges the gap between 1 and 2 really well. I like Riku's development as a character from like the Git in the first game that like just served as a rival. Though I do kind of like what they were trying to do with that game, but you know this too, and especially Dream Drop Distance, just develop Riku's character, and again I think he's one of the better written characters in this series.
That is some really nice artwork, though.
That
That's some nice artwork.
that is pretty cool. I'm just gonna leave it on
Thank
this
you,
until we
Laura.
finish, but yeah, I guess in terms of like the actual game itself, though, gameplay wise, that's where I'm the most torn because I really wanna. I do like this game for the most part. Like it has a lot of interesting ideas. The card system, like. I do like the card system in the sense that you can have a lot of experimentation with Sora's story and have all these cool little looking moves with the slates and all that. But like we've said numerous times, there's points where it just becomes just tedious and repetitive. Like you just keep doing the same stuff over and over. The worlds don't really change much because they're pretty much basically just the same thing, just they look slightly different. And I don't know, like there's points where you just kind of want the game to end, and it's not really a good thing for you to like. It's never really a good thing to ask when a game's gonna end. You know, like I don't know. Because
that's the one thing you never want to say when you're playing a game. When does it end?
Because I don't want to say I don't like this game. Because I enjoy this game for the most part, but like you know, full playthroughs can get draining because you know the repetitiveness, and there's not much, especially with Riku's story, how like you don't really have experimentation or many interesting moves to work with.
And in fact, the set decks can really be a hindrance.
Yeah, like
We're looking at Wonderland and we're looking at Atlantica.
At the very least, it makes Riku's story a lot shorter, so I'll give him that for like.
I came in about halfway through. It seems halfway through, and I have to say that I would think that Sora's story is probably the easy one because you have more to work with, unlike Riku's, which is harder because you have such a limited things. You have limited things and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
If you want an easy challenge, go to Sora's story. If you want a difficulty challenge, do Riku's. However,
well, that's the thing. You have to do
say
Sora
that
first.
Riku is a better character
Biased.
than Sora is.
In this game, or?
Well, just in general, like Sora, he's like this
Very developed character, after
happy-go-lucky kind of guy, and it's really weird for me when he starts yelling at people because it's not Sora anymore.
Yeah.
As for Riku, he's gone through like this whole like growth phase where he's like, oh shit, okay, so I gotta go and combat the darkness inside me and try to live with the fact that I have this. While his counterpart, we'll say Terra, sort of did not do that. He sort of like he was an idiot and
he became
fell for every villain ploy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Riku
it's really
became
because
Riku became what Terra never could.
yeah, Riku at least also
Yeah.
had the excuse of naivety of the world he was in.
Yeah.
Terra should have had some kind of like thought process, being being under the tutelage of like Master Ericus, and he should not have been as gullible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like again,
And
Riku has the
Aqua and
excuse
Ven were,
of being young and naive.
Yeah.
yeah, Aqua and Ven had pretty much saw through what Xehanort was gonna do. Ventus actually went through it, and that's why Vanitas existed, and Aqua's not stupid.
Naive, and yeah, he was thinking more.
So like Terra was the idiot, Ven was just lonely, and Aqua just cleans up their mess.
Isn't that how Johnny summed it up?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cleaned up nicely.
Yeah.
I want a friend.
Man.
And going back to what I was saying is that Riku, in my honesty, I totally like his character. He's just better in every way. He sticks out more.
You know, like
Sticks out more than Sora
when
does.
Maddie said it's really out of character for like Sora the Yell. I think the better way to say it is it's out of character for him to yell at his friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because I could like when he went going as the organization and all that, you know, it's perfectly fine. He knows they're the villains and all that, so he's just doing his job. He's just taking them out. But like when he was yelling at Donald and Goofy in this game, it was really
Weird. It doesn't happen at any other point, really.
Right.
No,
like,
and
like,
I think
he was sticking with Jiminy stuck with him, but he was still snapping at him.
Yeah, it's like they have riffs sometimes, like, especially Soren and Donald, but it never really came to that point. I don't know.
Right. Like Deep Jungle was probably the best. It was probably the closest.
Yeah, it's like
and the strange thing is that I think the whole reason that he like sorts of yells at people in this game, from what I know, I think it might have something to do with Nominate too.
Yeah, because everything
inside his brain.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know what to think really, because like he was playing right. He's being played right into the organization's hands.
Yeah, because I don't think Sora's like necessarily completely to fault for this. Like.
No.
Yeah.
Of course not.
No, I don't blame him for snapping. At the same time, it's not natural for Sora and for us as the viewers.
Right.
Like I said, we have a stick with him going through Destiny Islands, knowing he was mad at Dawn and Goofy.
Yeah. Yeah.
For no reason. It was like as bad as how Celica was mad at in Shadows of Valencia and all that. in
Oh, don't talk to me about Celica and Gaiden.
No, seriously, like I didn't play the original Gaiden, so I don't know what the dialogue was like. Celica seemed to snap at Alm for no reason.
Yeah, she literally yelled at him for no goddamn reason.
I'm gonna be the hero. Fuck you all.
Anyways, I think we're getting off track.
Back to what I was saying is that Riku is the better character. Sora is kind of I'm here.
So Riku's the better character.
But at least they figured out what happened.
Sora's the better character just to be around.
Yeah, Riku's the better developed character, I'll say that, but I like Sora more as a character. I like Sora more as a character, like, he's more, like, what am I trying to say? Like, he just has this charm to him, I guess.
Right. Like, it's like in the mangas, he's very like quirky. I love that. Like, I remember seeing like him like saluting with a big smile on his face.
This is that thing that's like, you lose all your abilities. So if I lose a dodge roll, is it just called a normal roll?
Yeah, I love that manga.
Okay, I think I pretty much summed up how I feel about the game overall. So,
Tan memories. Like read data. Once again, you kind of know what I'm saying. It's like, you know, Sora. sort of I like the customization and all that, but at the same time, you just want the end.
Yeah.
Like I do like, however, like the reward of persistence, I guess you can say, as like
Yeah.
like you start off really simple, but as
Yeah.
you level up and you get these slates and you find slates of rewards and all that, and you get to implement it in your deck, and it really feels like a payoff.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, cause like by the end of the game, when you get Ragnarok, Ars Arcanum,
Ah,
and all that
yes.
stuff,
And
like, you feel
Tornado.
like you earned this stuff.
Tornado, Freeze, Lethal Frame, all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you earned all this, and it's showing by
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
you don't have to use them either.
Yeah. I think, like, the thing with this game, like, with Sora anyway, like, it helps if you are, like, experimentative with the slates, because for the most part, you can get away with spamming some of the same moves. But I think,
Yeah.
like,
My problem when I first played the game is, like, I always had this problem of, even if it wasn't necessarily a slate, I always wanted to use a 1-2-3 just so I wouldn't get broken.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I think it helps the game a bit more if you do, like, try and see what the other moves give you, because, like, yeah, you can spam Lethal Frame, you can spam Sonic Blade, and get through most of the game like that, but it's gonna get dull really fast.
Right. And, as we said before, and I think in the main playthrough as well, this is a game, it's better on play 2.
Yeah, yeah. And
Actually, most of the Kingdom Hearts games are better on their second playthrough.
yeah, well, I think specifically this and Kingdom Hearts 1, because, so I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 1 the first time, but I had a lot of issues just navigating the worlds. It was more enjoyable.
Stuck in Wonderland.
Yeah, it was more enjoyable the second time when I knew more of what I was doing and how the mechanics work.
Yeah, and I had what I knew to share to you, so you could had a more consistent flow.
Yeah.
Well, Birth by Sleep, the issue was for your first playthrough was just you didn't understand how the melding worked, right?
I was like, there was too much stuff in the menu. I got scared.
Oh yeah, right. I don't think I told Maddie this. His first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, he didn't meld anything.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
That's okay. We all have those
But when we
moments.
did a Let's Play, which was also his very first Proud Mode run ever,
Yeah.
I was showing him. I was like, granted, I was using like a wiki or something to help him out make stuff, but when we got like all the commands and all that stuff, like Second Chance finally and Leap Racer and all, he was definitely having a lot more fun, right?
Yeah. Cause I'll say this, like, when I first played Birth by Sleep, like, I enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was anything special. But like, when I learned about all that and like how I could just change the command deck and all that, like, a lot opened up to me just at once, because it's just like, you can just experiment a lot and just play around with the melding, and it really just changed the game completely for me. But yeah.
As for my experience, I have not played Dream Drop Distance. I have never played Chain of Memories or Rechain, but seeing how this game plays, I may just pick up the Game Boy Advance game and see how it differs from its remake.
I've only seen a bit of
I might still consider sending you my 1.5.
Yeah, I've only seen a bit of the GBA version, but I like the little the GBA sprites and all that.
Oh, the sprites are fantastic, with especially their animations.
Yeah.
Like, I know everything kind of like still snaps in to position at time, but they're really detailed.
Yeah, and I'll say this, like, after the Birth by Sleep fiasco, like, I think I played like Days Recoded and Dream Drop Distance after that, and I just made it a point to actually focus on what the options in the game, what the stuff in the menu did. So like, in the Recoded, I actually tried to make sure the deck wasn't crap, and with Dream Drop Distance, Yeah, and with Dream Drop Distance, actually, with a DDD, actually like focus on making the Dreamers level up and give me like good abilities and all that. But yeah. Speaking of days, well, unless you guys have anything else to say about this game.
Well, I hope when you do,
No,
when you do,
we're not.
well,
yeah,
and
man,
I
we're
hope
not
that
Let's
you do
Playing
Kingdom
Days.
Hearts 2,
We're
you
gonna-
invite
We're
me
just gonna watch the movie.
because I have so much to play.
Two people.
We're not Let's Playing Days. We're just doing the movie.
Screw that! I'm not playing Days a second time. I like the story, I'll say that, but
Yeah.
the game itself, I'm very meh with. Like, if you thought I was like,
Kill me.
if you thought Jason and I were like mixed on this game, you haven't seen anything yet. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
like it's traditional gameplay and
Well,
all
when you
that,
do-
but it's the structure of it all.
Yeah, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, we're just gonna do the cinematics for Days in 1.5 collection, and it's gonna be officially the last game we're gonna do in 1.5, and we're gonna finally go back to 2.5. So
And as we can get to your favorite game.
finally, it's about time. Yeah, but yeah, I suppose we'll just wrap this up here. So I've
We're
been.
done with- You've been. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, no. Yeah. I've been Super Mario Sonic Lover.
I've been Unova 1995, and these are our friends.
Yeah, Lewis has just kind of been here for Reverse Rebirth.
Hi.
Yeah,
And this is Maddie.
Yeah, I've been exhausted.
And unfortunately, unfortunately, we never got Joey in here. Well, actually, we did last time, but we never got him confused, so that kind of sucked. But regardless, thanks for watching Reverse Rebirth live streams and Rechain of Memories as a whole. And we'll get to the Days movie commentary hopefully soon, so see you guys then.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Hopefully I never have to play this game again.